everyone, it's Sunny. It's been a while. So welcome to our Sunday workout. We're going to begin right now with that light jog like always for our warm-up. So let's begin with that light jog. If you have space around your room, you can jog around, but if not, you can always just jog in place, right? So we're going to add in some stuff. We're going to go into our side shuffle. So in a deep low squat position, you're going to side shuffle to the left, side shuffle to the right, even if you have little space in your living room, even doing this, keeping your legs low, sticking your butt out, and knees are not passing those toes still, okay? And next up, let's go butt kickers. So kick it out, making sure that you're leaning forward so that you're really getting that heel high up there. Keep kicking here, jog it out a little bit more, and then we're gonna go into that side shuffle in 3, 2, and 1. Let's begin. Get into your side shuffle. Back to it, to the side, and then this side, and then let's go back to our jog in 3, 2, and 1. Begin, back to that jog, and throw in those butt kickers. All right, guys, so starting this day off strong, we're gonna go into our squats, all right? So start with one squat, make sure those feet are shoulder width apart, and then hold that squat for like a second. And let's go 2 squats now, 1, 2, and then hold it, 1, 2. So 1, come back up, down, 2, and then 3, and then hold it for 3 seconds. So if you know where I'm going with this, try to do that for the next 15 seconds or so. For that, you keep increasing with that number, right? So this is still kind of our warm-up, so we're gonna take it nice and slow. Make sure you're going down deep enough and really squeezing those glutes and those legs at that top. And then we're gonna go into our squats with front kick. Get ready, set, and begin. So squat, and then kick in front of you. Squat, kick in front of you. You gotta really make sure that you're squeezing your core here, or you will end up needing to hold something on the side, and we don't want that, all right? So squat down low, kick at the top, really use that heel, push out, squeeze that core, all right? Keep working, then we're gonna go into our high knees in 3, 2, and 1. High knees, everybody, bring it up there, at least waistline level. If you can bring it up even higher, go ahead, okay? You have like 5 more seconds here, so try to do this with a little bit more speed. And then guess what? I'm gonna throw in those random burpees. Get ready, set, and begin. Burpees, guys, into that palm plank, jump up into that jump squat, right? So try to give me at least 3 more burpees, just 3 more. In 2 seconds, 1, and then hold that squat position for me again, and then let's start over with this set. So give me those squats, squat, and then a squat hold, and then 2 squats, 2 squats hold, all right? Keep working out here, making sure those weights stay on your heels. You have to squeeze everything at the top or you're not gonna feel much in your legs. Keep going, and then we're gonna go into those squats with that front kick. Get ready, get set, and begin. Squat, and then kick it out in front of you. Squat, kick it out in front of you. And like I always say, if you do have a mirror in your house, anywhere else, you can bring it out and watch yourself as you work out, because I feel like it helps really make you focus and concentrate, okay? So back to those high knees in 3, 2, and 1. Back to those high knees, bring it up even higher. If you want to throw out those jab crosses, you can, but just focus on getting it higher and higher, pushing off the balls of your feet. And then we're gonna go back to those random burpees. I'll let you know when though. In 3 seconds, we're gonna start those burpees, 2, and 1. Let's go. Into those burpees we go. Try to give me at least 10 burpees here, okay? So no time to waste. Don't think about, oh no, I can't do it. Just focus on getting those 10 burpees before we continue on to our next exercise, which is gonna be our walkout push-ups, okay? You have 3 more seconds. Then we're gonna go to our walkout push-ups. So starting in that standing position, you're gonna crawl yourself into that palm plank. Once you're in that palm plank, you're gonna give me 1 push-up and then crawl yourself back up to standing, okay? So main important things to remember here, your legs stay straight so that you're really getting that stretch as you crawl down too in those hamstrings, right? Then when you get into that palm plank, your shoulders aren't passing your wrists, they're right on top. Give me that strong push-up, whether it's on your knees or not, and then crawl back up to standing before you continue it all again, okay? Let's keep going, guys, for the next 15 seconds with this. Take it nice and slow. Worry about the form and not about the speed as much. Then we're gonna hold that palm plank without dropping at all, and we're gonna switch into a different exercise. Get ready, holding that palm plank, right? You're gonna drop it down to your elbows, and then right into your right side plank. So notice I never dropped my body down on the ground. I just switched it into a right side elbow plank. You're gonna hold this here for the next 10 seconds before we switch it up into our reverse crunches. So we're gonna be on our butt, okay? So 5 more seconds, you're gonna be on your butt. You're gonna give me those reverse crunches, beginning right now. So you're out all the way straight, and then you're gonna crunch in, right? So in this hollow hold, legs, shoulders stay off the ground, hug it in. If you need a little rest, you can hug in your knees, breathe. Try not to let your toes touch the ground, and then back to it. Out and in, out and in. Let's keep pushing, because then we're gonna go back into that side plank, but now it'll be the other side, the left side, okay? Okay, so you have 5 seconds here in 3, 2, 1. Hurry and get into that elbow plank, and this time, switch it, so now you're on your left elbow. You're stabilized with this left arm. The right arm is out facing the ceiling, and you're holding those hips up there, okay? The higher you hold it, the more you'll feel it in those obliques. Keep holding this, do not drop. And then let's repeat from the start. But now we're gonna spend a little bit more time in each one. You're gonna start with the standing position again with those walkout push-ups. In 3, 2, and 1. So holding that palm plank, push up, and then crawling back up to that standing position, right? Okay, this really works out those arms, those abs as you crawl down and up without moving your body too much from side to side, okay? So it is kind of almost a whole body workout. So really make sure you're getting that form right, like I said from the beginning. And then we're gonna hold that palm plank without dropping. Ready? Hold it. In 3, 2, 1, hold it. Okay, now drop it down to your right side elbow plank again. On that right elbow once more. And this time I want you to challenge yourself. So if possible, try to lift up that left leg and make yourself into a starfish shape, right? So hold this for the next 10 seconds, and we're gonna go back to those reverse crunches. Get ready, get set, and begin. So you're in that hollow hold, you're crunching at the top. For modifications, you can put your hands down by your hips, extend out straight, and then up, okay? You don't wanna really stay here and just do this. The more you extend, the more you have to crunch at that top. And it'll work out those abs a little bit more. Okay, and then we're gonna go back into our left side plank. So get ready for that. In the next 3 seconds, 2 and 1, automatically get into your left side elbow plank, and we have to do what we did on the right side. So lift up that right leg, try to hold this starfish position for like 10 seconds only, okay? So you have 5 more seconds now, and then we're gonna go into a little bit more focus on those abs. We're gonna hold that hollow hold. So lay on your back in 3, 2, and 1. Hold that hollow hold, everybody. Try to do without your hands underneath your butt if that's what you usually do. So to challenge yourself, okay? But if today's not the day, that's okay too. Get it under your butt, extend out straight, point your toes, and look at those toes. Just hold this, breathe. Sometimes doing less hurts even more, okay? So that's what you gotta do. Just hold it, few more seconds, and we're gonna start our leg lifts, which is gonna look like this. So you're up straight, then you're gonna slowly come down. Up straight, then slowly come down. As a little challenge, when you come up, pulse your toes towards that ceiling, like you're trying to poke it, then slowly come down. And maybe your hands are off your butt for that as well, okay? So try that out with those leg lifts. Keep those toes pointed so that you can really extend those legs out straight. Almost there, then we're gonna hold that hollow hold, okay? So stay with me here. For the next 3 seconds, you're gonna hold that hollow hold. Hold it, 2, 1, don't drop yet, don't drop. Extend out your arms and your legs into an X formation, okay? So on the ground, you're looking like this. So now you're gonna reach your opposite hand towards that opposite foot while you're on the ground to do your X-ups. So opposite hand, opposite foot, opposite hand, opposite foot. And keeping your legs and your arms up the whole time, that is more of a challenge. So what you wanna do if you're tired or if you just can't do it today, you can leave it on the ground. Come up, really reach, and then come back down. Come up, reach, and then come back down, okay? You got this, guys. Kill out those side obliques for those X-ups, and then we're gonna repeat this with that hollow hold but you have another 10 seconds here. So if you're tired, once again, hug in your knees, maybe just hold that X shape. Just holding it works out those thighs and those arms as well, okay? 5 more seconds, we're gonna go back into that hollow hold, and we're gonna actually try to hold this hollow hold for 30 seconds without dropping. So get ready for that. We're gonna hold it in 3, 2, and 1. Let's hold it, guys. All right, just start thinking about how your day is gonna go. It's a nice Sunday. It is hot nowadays, but you know, gotta get that workout in no matter what. It's okay if you haven't in a while. Hopefully today's the day that you think, yeah, I'm gonna do it today. All right, let's hold this for the next 10 seconds, okay? And then we're gonna go back to those leg lifts. Once again, they look like this, and then slowly come down. The slower you come down, the better. You can begin those leg lifts right now. So like I said, the slower you come down is better, because then you really feel every single thing you're doing. Those abs will start to burn a little bit more, and that's what we want, okay? No matter how many times you do ab exercises, I feel like they'll always kind of hurt and burn. So you can't escape that, but mentally you can just kind of push yourself through it, okay? So let's go for the next 10 more seconds before we go back into our X-ups. And it is a lot of abs right now, so if you need to take that break right now to hug in your knees, do so. I'll give you 10 seconds to hug in your knees, okay? But if you're like, oh, I can do this, just go right into those X-ups right now. Okay, so 5 more seconds if you are taking that break, and then we're gonna go into our X-ups in 3, 2, and 1. Let's begin back to those X-ups. So in the X shape, come up, reach, come up, reach. Since this is the last time you're doing these X-ups, I want you to try to do it without those legs and those arms touching the ground, okay? Even if you could do 2 sets of those without laying on the ground, that's better than nothing. So here you have another 15 seconds, and then we're gonna go into a little AMRAP. So we wanna do the next set as fast as possible, as many as possible. That's our like end goal, push, 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 and then we're gonna get into our exercises and whatnot, okay? So let's keep going, keep pushing. 10 more seconds, and then we will start that speed set, all right? So that speed set will be 2 sit-ups, 2 push-ups, 2 froggies, and then 2 jump squats. So the magic number is 2. Just think sit-up, push-up, froggy, and jump squats. Even I might have trouble remembering. You could just follow me if anything, okay? Let's begin with those 2 sit-ups. So you're here, you're gonna go 1, 2, right? Then you're gonna flip it over as fast as you can for 1, 2, and then it's 2 froggies. So you're already in that position to jump your feet into that squat position. And then the last thing was going to be those jump squats. So up and up, landing lightly in that squat position. So let's go, 2, 2, 2, 2, sit-ups, push-ups, froggies, and those jump squats, all right? So this is supposed to be fast. It's not supposed to be a break. You're not supposed to take a break right now. You can take it after when we get to our little stretch, but not right now. Try your best to keep pushing. Let's go. I'll give you another 30 seconds here, okay? And then, so once again, 2 sit-ups, 2 push-ups, 2 froggies, and 2 jump squats. Try to do everything as fast as possible. So if you need to drop it down to your knees for those push-ups, do it, just so you can make as many sets as possible, all right? Let's go. You have about 10 more seconds, and then we're gonna start our little stretch of the day. So 5 more. Keep going, keep pushing. 3, 2, and 1. Whew. Okay, breathe. Okay, inhale through your mouth, exhale. No, inhale through your nose, exhale through your mouth. Yes. All right, so let's get into our little stretch. You're gonna start with the figure 4 position. So one knee is bent. My left leg is straight right now. I'm gonna reach over and get my nose to hopefully touch my knee, okay? But make sure your back is straight here. No need to curve it just so you can touch your knee. Really get it straight, extend out straight, and then reach. Reach for those left toes. And then switch it over. So I hope you guys are watching and following along. It might be easier than just, doing it yourself sometimes to be able to watch somebody do it. So we can all suffer together. And let's have our legs straight. Make sure back is straight. And then slowly reach for your toes. Bend with that hip. time when you can really like stretch out anything else you feel like you specifically need to, you know, if this is not enough for you, or you can grab that water real quick, and like we always say, just a few sips, okay? So you don't get all bloated. And let's get into our butterfly stretch. So soles of your feet are touching together. You're gonna slowly push your knees down with those elbows and slowly reach out in front of you. Pushing down on those shoulders, getting that shoulder stretch, arms back. Okay, we're almost there. Stretch out wherever else you need to. We're gonna begin in about a minute or 30 seconds, okay? So I'm gonna stretch out a little bit more. If you wanted to do the runner's lunge here, drop it down to your elbows, if possible. And I'm gonna switch it to the other side. On those elbows. Okay, so we're gonna begin, everybody. So get your gloves for that extra weight. I will do the timer, don't worry about that. Okay. Okay, get those gloves on. We're gonna begin with our jab, cross, throw in some combos there. But you can start with that jab cross. Begin in 3, 2, and 1. So let's go to that jab cross, guys. You're in your fight stance, left foot is in front, right foot is back. Knees are a little bit bent. You want to really extend out straight for that jab, is that left straight punch, right? Palms are facing down. And for that cross is that right straight punch. This one, the cross, the right punch, that's the one that always has that pivot, right? So just jab cross, jab cross, jab cross. Whenever you're doing this, for that jab, you can even step into it for that extra power. But if not, just keep extending out straight, okay? That's the main important thing. Because if you don't hit out straight, you're just gonna waste that energy, that strength, and you're gonna get caught up here. So might as well give it all you got all the way out straight. Jab, cross, and now give me jab, jab, cross. So jab, jab, cross. Yep, you got this, guys. Extend, extend, and then pivot on that cross. So really turn that right knee in, that hip as well, and that right shoulder, all of it for that right cross. And then we're gonna go into our jab, cross, jab. So a lot of jab in this first round. Jab, cross, jab. Jab, cross, jab. Yep. Slow it down if you need to. Make sure you're still resetting after a set. So jab, cross, jab, and then reset, jab, cross, jab. Don't just keep doing it or it'll all look the same, okay? Keep going, then we're gonna go 4 jab crosses for that speed. Get ready, get set, and begin. So 1, 2, 3, 4, reset. 1, 2, 3, 4, reset, all right? Try to do for speed now. Count it, 1, 2, 3, 4. Keep working. Okay, so now it's your little break. If you want to give me some curtsies, you can. So in that squat position, you're taking it back. In that squat, taking it back. Looking like you're curtsying to somebody. That other knee stays close to the ground, and that front knee still remains kind of in that right angle. So those knees are still not passing your toes here. But if you need a little break, you can always just use this time to relax before we get to our next set, which is going to be a jab, right hook, left hook, cross, okay? So this is a combo that we normally do. 4 punches. Jab, hook, hook, cross. They are alternating punches, so you don't have to worry about really remembering left, right. It's just left, right, okay? So jab is out straight, hook, hook, turning those hips, and then that cross at the end. So jab, hook, hook, cross, okay? So just because you don't have a bag out in front of you maybe, you still really want to practice those hip movements, those pivots when you need to. Because remember, the whole point is to get that whole body exercise, right? If you're not going to move your body at all, then you might not see a much difference than you want to. So jab, hook, hook, cross. And that is the combo for this next one. And then for our break, you can go into some surrenders, okay? But I'll let you know when. You have 50 more seconds to get into that jab, hook, hook, cross. Because now I want you to keep it up a notch. Give me 4 hooks. So jab, hook, 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 cross. always coming back to your face after every punch. So one hand should always be up no matter what, right? Don't forget that, because you might start to get a little lazy and go 4 hooks here and then come back up for that cross, but nope. You want to go jab, hook, 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 cross. So work on your technique first before you go in for speed. So you have 20 more seconds now, everybody. Come on, get that cardio going. Use the space that you have in your room. Maybe you want to move around with those punches and not stay in one space. That's okay too, all right? Okay, so once I let you know you can go into your surrenders, you can, or you can just, you know, stay there huffing and puffing, getting ready for the next one again. So begin those surrenders or take that break, coming down those knees gently, coming back only in that squat position. Try not to stand up at all if you're really going to do these surrenders, okay? So next up, we're going to go into a jab, right hook, left front kick into your right knee. So it's 2 punches, 2 kicks. Jab, right hook, left front kick, and then right knee, all right? And then we're gonna increase those kicks later, but right now just start with those 2 and those 2. So jab, right hook, left front kick, right knee. Begin, guys. Jab straight, right hook, and then you're gonna bring that left knee up, kick out straight, all right? And then end it with that right knee. So those hands still stay up no matter what. When you're kicking, they still are up there, right? Protecting your face at all times. That right knee, really act like you're jamming it into somebody's ribcage, chest like that, all right? So keep going here. Jab, right hook, left front kick, right knee. And now get ready, because we're gonna add in another kick. So jab, right hook, 2 left front kicks now, and then 2 right knees. So 1, 2, and then 1, 2. And then back to that jab and that right hook. Those hooks, you gotta make sure that those elbows are up, those thumbs are up, palms are facing you, creating like that right angle, okay? So make sure it looks like you're flexing. If you're not, you might just be hitting straight like this. Try to turn your bodies with it. Keep working, you have 30 more seconds, and for that break, you can go back to those curtsies or take that break if you need, okay? But now is the time where we really wanna start, you know, working hard because it's almost the end-ish. So try to do those things in between that break. Don't take a break unless you really, really need to, okay? So we're gonna go into our 10-second mark before you go into those curtsies, hopefully. And then we'll go into the next set and I'll show you what to do for that. You can begin those curtsies right now. So back to those curtsies in that squat in the middle and then taking it back. Because then for our next set, we're gonna go into a cross, left uppercut, right uppercut, left knee. So cross, up, up, that's 3 punches, left knee to end it, okay? We did the right knee before, now we're gonna do the left. And you have the next 15 seconds to do those curtsies, maybe add a jump squat in the middle, land, and then those curtsies from side to side, okay? With that jump squat in the middle. All right, once again, next set is going to be cross, up, up, left knee, and I will increase that left knee later. You can begin that combination now. Cross, up, up, these uppercuts now. Act like you're really hitting somebody's chin now, okay? Not that bag in front of you, but somebody's chin. Extend up, really flex those biceps as you do this, so you get that bicep work in as well. Okay, keep working here. Let's add in another knee now. So it's going to be cross, up, up, 1, 2 left knees, and then that is your combination. Let's keep working. Go harder and harder with your punches. Even that knee. You want to really give that knee everything you have. Squeeze your abs as you bring that knee up, okay? Let's work this. And then once again, for that break, you can go into your surrenders again. So if you see a pattern, we started with curtsies, surrenders, next thing curtsies, and then we'll go back to those surrenders. So really end this combination strong. Cross, up, up. Now give me 4 uppercuts in your combination. So cross, up, 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 up. Still bring your hands back to your face. 1, 2 left knees, and then that is the combination. Whew, time is flying because you only have 20 more seconds before we get into our surrenders for that little break before our next combination, okay? So I'll let you know when. You have 10 more seconds here. And then we're gonna go into a little bit more kicks to start off. 5 more seconds. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Back to your surrenders, guys. So these surrenders, I also want you to try to add in that squat jump at the top, okay? Really just try to push it, give it everything you have, make it harder and harder till we end our workout for today. So our next round is going to be 2 right front kicks, jab, cross, up, left hook. So let's take it slow. So 1, 2, jab, cross, up, hook. It's the same left arm to end it. So 2 left punches to end it. One more time, starting with 2 right front kicks. 1, 2, jab, cross, up, left hook. That is the combination. You can begin. So one more time, pick it up. 1, 2 right front kicks. Jab, cross, you know this. Up, and then that left hook. Remember it to end with 2 left punches. But when you do that, you also have to bring that left uppercut, come back to your face first, and then extend for that left hook, okay? Try not to blend it all together, and it's not gonna work out those arms as much. That right front kick, I also want you to act like you're kicking an actual bag. So once you kick, put it down, and then kick again, okay? Unless you have a lot of balance and you're gonna go 1 and then 2 without dropping on the ground. You can try that, but I want the most power right now since we don't have a bag. So jab, cross, left up, left hook, and then reset for that combination. Keep your elbows tight to your body, don't have them flailing out as well. Keep working, you have 40 more seconds, and then we're gonna go into our curtsies during that break, and then you have 1 more round to go, and that's basically it, okay? So let's work it. 30 more seconds. Make sure you're extending out in those kicks as well. You don't want to stop short in your kicks too, right? So kick, kick. Notice my hands still stayed up. Jab, cross, left up, left hook, and then reset. Keep working. And now we're gonna try to do our curtsies at the end, okay? Try not to take that break anymore. Let's go straight into our curtsies. You have 5 seconds to start it. Already get into that squat position, and let's begin. So curtsy, down, curtsy, and then maybe add that squat jump. Curtsy, squat jump, and then that curtsy. Yes, looking good, everybody. And even if you are taking that break, that's fine too, okay? But just remember, working hard is not gonna be comfortable sometimes. You have to make yourself uncomfortable, push your limits, and then you'll see results, hopefully. So for your next round and last round, we're gonna go cross, left hook, right hook. This time, end it with 2 left front kicks. Before we did 2 right front, let's do 2 left now, okay? So one more time, cross, hook, hook. 3 punches, 2 left front kicks, and then that is your combination. So those hooks, turn your body still, turn those hips. Every single punch right now has a pivot. So those heels should be coming up and you're still turning on the balls of your feet. So cross, hook, hook, then 1, 2, left front kicks. Keep working. This is our last combination, and then we're gonna get into our speed round, and then conditioning, a little light stretch, and then we have made it together, okay? You guys can do this. Cross, hook, hook, 2 left front kicks. And then we're gonna go into our speed round, which is going to be non-stop jab cross. So that's where you're gonna practice your speed. Everything here, you're really gonna practice that power. Hopefully your shoulders, your arms are getting a little tired, because then at the end, we're gonna end it with non-stop speed. You're gonna test out if you still have that stamina, keep it going with those non-stop jab crosses. You got this. Last 30 seconds, so no time to waste. Do not start relaxing on me now, only push harder from here on out, okay? Let's go, let's go. Cross, hook, hook, 2 left front kicks. And I'll tell you when to begin your speed round for that non-stop jab cross. I'll make that like 60 seconds. You gotta go non-stop as hard as you can. Just extend out. If your gloves are too heavy right now, you're gonna drop it and you're gonna punch it out for speed, okay? Get ready? And let's begin. Let's go into that non-stop jab cross. Trying to go for that speed. Still extending out straight though. Don't get caught up here just because you're trying to go fast. So really push it now. Come on. A minute is a long time, so I want you to really push it, push it. You have a few more seconds to go, okay? Not gonna lie. So really keep going. Give it everything you got, because this is how we're ending our bag rounds, okay? You got 10 more seconds. Let's go. And we're gonna go into, oh, you have 30 more seconds. but we're gonna end that 30 seconds with just a normal jab cross for power. Ready? Give me jab cross for power now. Just jab cross, jab cross. This is like your little break because I still want to try to accomplish 1 minute in our speed round. So give me jab cross for that power. Then we're gonna start that speed again in 3, 2, and 1. Let's go back to that speed, 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 speed. Really punch, focus on one spot, and just let it all out, okay? Let's go. I'll give you another 10 seconds here. So 10 seconds to finish it strong. You have 5 more seconds. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, feel free to grab some water if you need to. Grab some water. And then we're gonna go into our last conditioning portion, and then we will be done. So in that deep low squat is gonna be our first. So while you're taking that break, I'll show you what we're gonna do for conditioning. So for these conditionings, you can take your gloves off, put them to the side. We're gonna hold that squat position, okay? So I'll show you from a side view. Hold that squat. You're gonna crawl out like we did in our first portion. Crawl out. Give me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 plank jacks, and then crawl back up to a squat position. So the only difference here, you're starting a squat. You're crawling into the palm plank, but this time going into those plank jacks, which basically looks like jumping jacks with your legs, and then crawling back up, but in a squat position, so deep low squat. So you guys can begin that right now. Hold that squat, walk out, 6 plank jacks, okay? During these plank jacks, you're really holding in, you're squeezing that core. If you are tired from that core, you can hold that palm plank, but do not drop. Try your best, because this is gonna be 30 seconds long. One more thing, and then that's it. So you can't give up now, okay? Really give me those plank jacks. Try to extend out even further. Take wider plank jack jumps, and then back in the middle to touch. Out, in, 6 times, and then jump into that, crawl yourself back into a squat position. All right, we're almost done with this. Then we're gonna go into 2 sit-ups, 2 runner sit-ups. Ready? So you're gonna give me 1, 2, without flailing your arms for that momentum, and then 1, 2, like we did during our conditioning, okay? So 1, 2, and then 2 reverse crunches I meant, okay? So let's begin. You have 30 seconds here. 2 regular sit-ups, maybe a jab cross at the top, and then 2 reverse crunches like we did in that conditioning. Keeping those legs off the ground whenever you're doing those reverse crunches. So you can add in that jab cross now. 1, 2, and then legs straight. 1, 2. Maybe cross them over, make them diagonal. Use that oblique. Turn those knees when they come in. Out, turn it to the left. Out, bring it to the right, okay? You have 2 more seconds and 1. Okay, everybody, we did it. It is a Sunday, but we did it, okay? Hopefully you can do your errands after this or before this, during, I don't know. Okay, so for our last stretches, we're gonna get into, you're gonna stand it on up. You're gonna extend your legs out wide. Really reach towards your left foot here while your knees stay straight. So just reach towards it, stretch out those hamstrings. And then other side. And then in the middle. So I hope you guys are really enjoying these workouts so far. You know, hopefully you're doing them every single time we put it up. And seeing results. You know, once you come back to our studio, maybe you'll have even more stamina than ever before, more strength. Legs together, touch your toes. And then grab your hands behind you. Get that arm stretch. Okay, shake it out, whatever you gotta do. Crack the back. Okay, so thank you guys so much for joining me today, and I will see you again tomorrow. Have fun. Bye.